Ready?
Good afternoon everyone, we are the students of Government Degree College. We have done project on to study the refractive index of various brands of milk available in our local Armour areas by using full fit refractometer. This project is done under the supervision of Dr. Wazira Bano ma'am, Assistant Professor of Physics. Myself Sanya, PSC final year. My team members are Pranay, Chiranjeev, Siddharth and Akshay. This is our outlines of talk. Next, coming to our introduction, in our optic lab we have full fit refractometer. By using that we have measured refractive index of water. But for this experiment, instead of water we have used milk for refractive index. Next, what is full fit refractometer? The refractometer is an optical instrument used to measure the refractive index of liquid. Next, what is refractive index? It determines how much the path of the light bends or refracts from one medium to another medium. Next, now working of principle. The working of principle of full fit refractometer is total internal refraction. Next, let us see what is total internal refraction.
Next.
What is total internal refraction? The angle of incidence in denser medium from which the angle of refraction becomes 90 degrees in ray medium is called critical angle. For incidence ray, it is travels from the denser medium to rarer medium from which the angle of incidence is greater than the critical angle. There will be the no refracted ray into the rarer medium. The ray is completely refracted in the denser medium. This phenomena is known as the total internal refraction. Next, coming to our objectives. To determine the refractive index of different types of brand milks available in our local Armour areas by using full fit refractometers. To create awareness among the common people of our local areas on the dangerous effect of health caused by using local adulteration milk. Next slide, continue by my friend.
Literature review. Our literature review is the refractive index of milk is highly greater than the refractive index of water. Milk is a complex liquid that contains fat, proteins, minerals, lactose, which affects how the light travel through it. And the refractive index of milk is typically ranges from 1.34 to 1.45 depending on its composition such as fat content and temperature. Let us discuss what happens if the refractive index of milk is less. The refractive index of milk is lower than expected is typically not harmful in general sense, but it could indicate change in its composition or quality. The refractive index is affected by factors such as fat content, protein concentration and the presence of other substances like water. If the refractive index of milk is significantly lower than usual, it could suggest dehydration with water. If the milk has been watered down, its refractive index would decreases. While this would not necessarily harmful to health, it would reduce the nutritional content, particularly fat and proteins. Spoilage or alteration. Changes in the composition due to spoilage or improper handling may also affect the refractive index. Spoilage could potentially lead to health complaints, but a low refractive index alone would not indicate directly spoilage. Let us discuss what happens if the refractive index of milk is more. If the refractive index of milk is more, it generally suggests an increase in certain components such as fat, proteins, dissolved salts. Here it could indicate higher fat content. Milk with higher fat content will have a higher refractive index, but fat affects how light bends while passing through the liquid. This might be normal to whole milk or cream, but naturally have higher fat levels. Addition of substance. If the milk has been adulterated with substance such as fat, added proteins or other soils, for example non-fats, non-dairy fats, it can increase the refractive index. In this case, the milk will not be pure and it could be potentially harmful or lower in nutritional value compared to pure milk. Temperature effect. The refractive index of milk also changes with the temperature effect. If the milk is very cold or hot, the refractive index could appear higher due to change in liquid density and the way of light interacts with it. Next slide will be continued by friend.
Milk composition. Milk contains more water than any other element, around 87% for dairy cows. The other elements are dissolved and collaterally dispersed implied in water. The table 1 shows that the composition of milk. Water 87%, total solids 13%, fat 4%, proteins 3.4%, lactose 4.8%, minerals 0.8%. Now, what is milk fat? If milk is left to stand, a layer of cream forms on the surface. The fat is present as an boiling water emulsion. This emulsion can be broken by mechanical action such as shaking. Milk fat also contains pigments, example iodine, which gives butter its yellow color, and gases. Milk fat acts as solvent for the fat soluble vitamins A, D, E, and K, and also supplies essential fatty acids. The principal physical properties of milk include its density, redox properties, coagulative properties, surface activity, buffering capacity, biological behavior, conductivity, thermal properties, and color.
Next.
And
Methodology. We have collected different types of milk available in our local area. From those, we have calculated the refractive index of milk by using full-page refractometer in our college under the supervision of our lecturer.
Speed.
It is a refractive index table shows the refractive index of water. This shows the refractive index of almond milk. This shows the refractive index of buffalo milk. This shows the refractive index of local area milk. This shows the refractive index of Jersey milk. This shows the refractive index of Vijay milk. This shows the refractive index of Nagarjuna milk. This shows the refractive index of Karanjana milk. As a result, the average refractive index of Arugya milk is 1.3254 and the average refractive index of Karanjana milk is 1.3346 and Vijay milk is 1.3478. Result of this case. According to the literature, a whole milk contains a refractive index 1.3442 to 1.348 and a low fat milk is 1.3422 to 1.346. Suggestions.
Suggestions. The type of milk that suggestible depends on various factors such as urinary needs, personal health goals, for gender thing, low fat milk and skim milk. Suggestible proteins, calcium and vitamin D, B12, low in calories and fat, high proteins and calcium. For special dietary needs, low lactose free milk suitable for those with lactose intolerance, almond milk, soy milk, coconut milk, popular alternatives for those with dairy allergies and intolerance, oat milk, a plant-based option for those with dairy or nut allergies.